It's time to start the music.
It's time to light the lights.
It's time to meet the Muppets.
On the Muppet Show tonight.
It's time to put on makeup.
That's all I know.
You don't remember the rest of the song?
No.
It's time. Well, let's see.
It's time to put on the makeup. It's time to what?
I forgot now. I was singing it. Now I forgot it.
Right.
On the Muppet Show tonight.
So what we're reviewing here tonight is a film that, you know, I couldn't even tell you how long I waited for this movie. I mean, it's been what? A long time. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, for me too. I heard that they were going to make a new Muppets film, and I was like, I can't wait to see it immediately. I didn't even know who was going to be in it. I didn't even know how they were going to do it, but I was like, yeah, I got to go see the Muppets.
Okay, before we get into the review here, I want to tell you my experience on actually seeing the Muppets. First of all, to my left, there is this woman who had this bucket of popcorn. Why spend $80 on a freaking food and popcorn and crap when you're there to see a movie? Tell me, Vince.
Because America's obese, and we got to keep that up.
And then then from home she brings. And she's dipping these bowls into the bucket of popcorn and handing them out to her 8 kids, you know, because she obviously can't stop at 1 or 2. She has to have 8 freaking kids with her. How much money these people spend on the show. It's ridiculous.
Or Brandon and I and Brian had a total different experience.
Oh, I'm not done. I'm not done, Vince. I'm not done. I'm not even anywhere around being done here yet.
Oh, okay.
And the people to my right also had a bucket of popcorn. He had 8 or 9 kids over here with him. It's like, what are these people doing? Do they have like baby factories or just pumping out kids or something? I'm not done yet.
I know.
So the guy next to me has a... And he's putting popcorn in it.
Wow.
He had those, and he was pouring the bucket of popcorn into his coffee filter, and he was eating out of it.
Yeah, that's a new one.
What? What? This what, Vince?
So, anyway...
And, oh, I'm not done. I'm not done, Vince. Then we get the experience of having someone having a 1-year-old or a 2-year-old behind us. Screaming at the top of their lungs through probably the first 45 to 50 minutes of this movie. And they weren't just crying. They were screaming at the top of their lungs. It was just so nail-biting, horrible, just you want to get up and scream at this person, take that stupid kid out of the theater. Then there's another kid in the same family of the 14 kids that they have over here. And they start banging their freaking theater chair. They're on the floor and just taking the chair and just going...
So, my experience at the theater...
Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, I mean, there was almost nobody there. Well, except for that one guy.
I know.
So we're sitting in the theater, we're watching the movie, and I have to admit, I didn't hear anything from this guy till one part. One scene. And it was a scene with, where it was toward the end. I'm not going to give it away, but it was toward the end. I mean, just all of a sudden he goes... Nobody in the theater's saying a word. I mean, if anything, we're giggling like that, you know, just kind of laughing at it. But this guy is just. But that was it. That was our Muppet experience.
I had to suffer through all this stuff. You know, yeah, you're saying, of course, there's going to be kids there. But why don't these stupid parents take care of their kids while they're at the theater? Why can't they do that? Is that too difficult? Is that too much to ask?
Like Dave, I've been a fan of the Muppets forever. I used to watch the Muppet Show religiously. That was like one of my favorite shows of all time growing up. I loved them on, Sesame Street. I used to watch Sesame Street, and that was my favorite part of Sesame Street, was watching the Muppets. And I've loved them forever.
And of course, the movie, I've seen every Muppet movie at the show. I will tell you this. This was the one film that they needed to make right now. This was it. I ain't gonna say everybody forgot about the Muppets. I mean, that's kind of what this movie is. It's like everybody just forgot about them, forgot about the show, forgot how big and huge they used to be, and they kind of have. I mean, pretty much everybody just kind of just counted them out, saying no, you know, they're over with, whatever.
Yeah, and I liked how they did that too, because but for me personally, I've never forgotten the Muppets. I've never forgotten them. I've always, and to see them come out with this movie, I couldn't wait to see them on the big screen again.
It's realistic, is the fact that, yeah, they haven't been on TV for, what, 20, 25 years, or however long it's been. I mean, it's been a long time since they've been on television, the original Muppet Show. And they treated that very realistically in the movie. Like, yeah, nobody, remembers how big we were, how big of stars we were, and they just, want to watch horrible TV.
For me, I only seen a couple episodes of the Muppets and 2 movies of them, but I actually really like them because they do a phenomenal job to make me laugh.
I gotta tell you, the last 25 minutes of the movie I loved so much because it brought back all the kid memories of me watching the Muppet Show, and of them performing and everything, and seeing that on the big screen just could not have thrilled me any more than what it did.
I totally agree. I'm not gonna kid you here, and I barely ever do this in any kind of movie, but I actually teared up, Dave.
Kermit does perform one of his songs by himself in the movie, and that's what really got to me. I mean, that's the part where he started performing, the one I won't give away, but he started singing one of the songs in the film, and it's one of the better known songs, of course, from the movies. And that's what really got to me. When he came out and started singing that got to me, pretty bad.
So yeah, I started to tear up right when they started to sing. It's time to start the music. And it's time to light the lights. And then Kermit sang his portion of it. Oh man, I about lost it. I really did.
And the other thing, they had a lot of cameos, actor cameos, star cameos in the movie, and I really enjoyed those because I didn't know who was cameoed in the film or anything, and it was a lot of fun to see some of the star cameos in the film.
I liked the songs.
You like the songs?
All of them.
When they started towards the end, that's what really, it got to me. I mean, I can't comment on the first 45 minutes of the movie because I was so angry watching the film when all this stuff's going on. But when it got quiet and I actually could enjoy the film, I loved it. I mean, it was the Muppets, and it was, like I said, it brought back all your childhood memories of why you liked them in the first place. And for that reason alone, not just to mention, of course, the Muppets are amazing and awesome, and the story was great, and everything about it. Go! Norman!
I'm just going to give the movie a golden Muppet.
I would have to make this a triple score here and go with, because I absolutely enjoyed myself with this film. I thought it was fantastic. The acting was good. The songs were good, although I don't think they're quite singable, but they were good. And bringing back the Muppets in the best way they could possibly do it, I would have to give it a golden Norman! I wonder what Brian would give the film.
It was the best Muppet movie I ever saw. I say it's better than all the movies I watched. I'll give it the Golden Norman. It was better than the Smurfs.
Phenomena. Phenomena.
Let's watch cat videos. Yeah. Oh.